Bungie's new game, Marathon, just dropped. And let me tell you, it's already got people absolutely ripping on it. But here's the kicker. I'm having a blast. Seriously, I know it's popular to just dunk on this thing, but after spending an insane amount of time with it, from an early preview to the server slam to launch, I gotta say it's a weird game. It's not for everyone, but there's a surprisingly solid foundation here. So, what are we even talking about? This is Marathon, Bungie's next big live service first-person shooter. But here's the twist, it's an extraction shooter. Think high stakes, PvP, sci-fi action. You and up to 2 buddies drop into these massive maps, hunt for loot, complete objectives, fight some ridiculously smart AI, and inevitably clash with other real players. The goal? Grab your goodies, survive, and get out. If you die before extracting all that sweet, sweet loot you haven't vaulted, gone forever. High stakes, right? The core loop revolves around this cycle. Drop in, acquire gear and resources, extract, then use what you extracted to upgrade your character, buy new gear, or prep for your next run. You've got different shells, which are basically characters with unique abilities, like going invisible, popping a shield, or using a little remote viewer drone. It's all about risk versus reward, figuring out how much you can push before you lose everything. All right, let's talk about what this game absolutely nails. First up, the gunplay. Honestly, it's quintessential Bungie. The shooting feels incredibly satisfying. The weapon feedback is fantastic. Aiming is tight, movement is fluid, and the sound effects, chef's kiss. Popping those AI enemies gives you that fantastic crunchy feedback Bungie is known for. Every weapon feels distinct. From the punch of a shotgun to the precision of a scout rifle, it just feels good to shoot things in Marathon, which is crucial for a game you'll be spending hundreds of hours in. Beyond the gunplay, the movement is classic Bungie too. Slide, jump, dash, it's all incredibly responsive and fluid, allowing for some truly acrobatic plays and quick escapes. This ties directly into the shell abilities, which are genuinely diverse and impactful. Learning when and how to deploy them can turn the tide of a skirmish. The maps themselves are another highlight. They're sprawling, complex, and packed with verticality and hidden pathways. This encourages exploration, but also makes for incredibly tense PvP encounters. You never quite know who's around the next corner or above you. And speaking of tension, the atmosphere is top-notch. The sound design plays a huge role here. The distant gunfire, the subtle hum of alien tech, the chilling sound of another player's footsteps getting closer, it all contributes to a constant sense of dread and excitement. The art direction, with its grimy, futuristic aesthetic, is also fantastic, creating a unique world that feels lived in and dangerous. Now let's talk about the elephants in the room, the negatives. Marathon isn't without its issues, especially as a live service game at launch. The biggest hurdle for many will be the steep learning curve. This isn't a game that holds your hand. It throws you into the deep end, expecting you to figure out its intricate systems, map layouts, and subtle mechanics on your own. For a new player, that can feel incredibly daunting and frustrating. Dying and losing all your gear, especially early on, can be a major turnoff if you don't have the patience to push through that initial wall. It's a game that demands dedication, and not everyone has that kind of time or temperament for a new title. Another point of contention is the current state of monetization. While it's early days, some of the cosmetic prices feel a bit steep, and the Battle Pass, while offering some free tiers, leans heavily into premium unlocks. It's not predatory in the worst sense, but it does feel like Bungie is testing the waters, and community feedback will be crucial here. Beyond that, server stability has been a bit hit or miss, particularly during peak times, leading to frustrating disconnects and lost loot. Matchmaking sometimes feels a little off, occasionally pairing solo players against full coordinated squads, which can make those high-stakes extractions feel even more impossible. And finally, for a live service game, the initial content offering feels a little thin. While the maps are great, more variety in game modes, objectives, and perhaps even enemy types would go a long way in keeping things fresh long term. So, where does that leave us with Marathon? Despite the negativity swirling around it and its undeniable flaws, I genuinely believe Bungie has built something special here. It's absolutely not for everyone. If you're looking for a casual shooter to jump into for an hour, this isn't it. If you're easily frustrated by losing progress or prefer clear-cut progression paths, you might struggle. But if you're a fan of high stakes, tactical PvP, if you appreciate Bungie's signature gunplay and movement, and if you're willing to invest the time to learn its intricacies, then Marathon offers an incredibly rewarding and uniquely intense experience. It's a game that makes you work for your victories, but those victories feel earned and incredibly satisfying. There's a thrill to every extraction, a genuine rush of adrenaline, whether you barely make it out or snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. It's certainly got a road ahead for content and refinement, but the core gameplay loop is strong enough to carry it. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you enjoying Marathon or are you on the side of the haters? And before we wrap things up, a huge shout out to our sponsor, Therion.vip. Check out their amazing gaming fashion at the link in the description. They help keep my extraction smooth and my aim true. And to be honest, I love air gear. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep gaming.